Hello there. This has taken 25 takes for me to make it. I'm going to try to keep it short and sweet. Let's time it. So, I wanted to describe what it is that I do, but first and foremost to set up for you guys how simple our neuromuscular system is to a light bulb. We have a filament inside a light bulb that is attached to two wires, and in these two wires you have the light bulb illuminated. In our brain, we communicate down to our muscles, and it's called neuromuscular communication. Pretty simple. You got a spindle inside your muscle that is just like the filament, attached to 2 points of your attachment sites that also then attach to your bones, keeping it straight. As your muscles contract, the muscle spindle also contracts, because the important part of this muscle spindle is just like a filament that illuminates the bulb. This spindle is constantly giving and taking information to and from the brain, saying what the muscle's doing and what the muscle's not doing. And when the brain identifies that this spindle goes whoo instead of shoo, it stops using that muscle cell. So just like a whole strand of lights, super beautiful. If one or so of those muscles go out, you're still going to be able to move, but it's not going to feel as good. It's not going to look as good. And then you're going to end up compensating because the brain is going to orchestrate other muscles to take over and execute that motion of whatever it is you're trying to do. So in just as a muscle activation technique specialist, I go in and look at what motion you can't do, and I identify which one of these muscles are not working to create that motion. And one by one, I identify if the muscle can contract on demand and if it cannot. And if it cannot, I attach the bulb, the circuit, the filament, the spindle by palpating at the attachment site. And it's in that palpation, it's connecting the dots for the brain. So it's very similar to you going in and screwing in every single one of those light bulbs to account for if that circuit is complete, which is pretty awesome. So if you're feeling a little bit low in energy and you're not feeling very illuminated and bright, but you're feeling quite tight and not quite right, muscle activation can help you out. Make sure that all your bulbs are doing what they're supposed to be doing and answering for all the places that your muscles should be so that you move the way you're supposed to. Because as we learned in kindergarten, muscles move the bones. So what we're actually doing is going to the root of the issue and making sure that your root, connect brain to muscles, are doing what they're supposed to be doing. And if they are, you move right. And if they're not, you compensate. Let's eliminate compensations and get you moving the way you're supposed to and the way that feels the best, because that's what matters most. So enjoy and make sure you're as lit as you could be before you ask your body to do what you're asking for it to do, because it makes all the difference. Thanks for listening. I hope you are more illuminated and entertained and you know a little bit more about what I do. More later. Take care. Thanks for listening.